So the question typically talks about a standard hyperbola x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1, for which we are drawing a tangent and normal at the point P, right? And it is given that the tangent passes through the point 1, 0 and the normal is going to cut equal intercepts. So now we know the property, if any line cuts equal intercepts, the slope has to be -1. So using that one, we will be getting the slope of the normal drawn at the point will be equal to -1, which automatically tells the slope of the tangent at the point P should be +1, right? So now we are going to take the point P in a parametric form to proceed further. So that will be a sec theta comma b tan theta is the point P we will be assuming. And then we proceed to the calculations and identify what we have to do here. So two things that we have to find out. One is going to be the what is the eccentricity of the hyperbola, and second one is going to be the what is the area of the triangle formed by the point P, the tangent and normal with x-axis. Okay, so let's proceed it further. So let's assume this point P where we are drawing the tangent and normal as a sec theta comma b tan theta, right? And we are drawing a tangent, and this tangent is going to intersect at the point T that is already given. So the coordinates of this point is 1, 0, and let's say the normal is going to intersect at the point N, right? The normal is going to intersect at the point N. So we know the y coordinate of this point is going to be 0 because it is an x-axis. Okay, so we'll find out the x coordinate little later. So now if I start with the equation of the tangent, right? So equation of the tangent that we already know. So equation of the tangent can be written at the point a sec theta comma b tan theta as x upon a sec theta minus y upon b tan theta is going to be equal to 1, right? Now we already know this is going to pass through the point 1, 0. So if you substitute here, so what are we going to get, right? So this term will automatically become 0, and we are going to get sec theta upon a equal to 1. So which will give you the relation a is going to be equal to sec theta. So now the second one that we are going to say, the slope of the tangent. We have already seen this one. So slope of tangent is going to be equal to +1. So take the slope of this line, so which will be equal to minus x coefficient upon y coefficient, which is going to come as b sec theta upon a tan theta, which is going to be equal to +1. And now that we already know a is going to be equal to sec theta, so this sec theta and a gets cancelled, and from here we are going to get the value of b as tan theta, right? So when we got this a as sec theta and b as tan theta, now we can modify the point P. As we know, sec theta can be written as a and tan theta can be written as b. So we are going to get this point as a square comma b square, right? So now let's try to find out what is point N here. So for that one, we need the equation of the normal. So let's find out the equation of the normal at the point P. So from the formula of the normal, which is a square x upon x1 plus b square y upon y1 is equal to a square plus b square, and we are drawing the tangent at the point a square plus b square. So we are going to get the equation as a square x upon a square plus b square y upon b square is equal to a square plus b square. So that is going to give you the equation of the normal as x plus y is equal to a square plus b square. But we need to find out the point N here. So to find out the point N, we are going to substitute y coordinate equal to 0 in the equation of the normal. So that one is going to give you x coordinate as a square plus b square, right? So that is what we got as the x coordinate. So the point N is simply going to be a square plus b square comma 0, and the point T is going to be 1, 0, and the point P is going to be a square plus b square. So now we need to find out the area of this triangle here. So what will be the area of the triangle, so that we can directly see? We can take this area is going to be half base into height, where height is going to be the y coordinate of the point P, and the base can be taken as Tn, right? So let's find out the area of this one. So area of triangle PTN that we are trying to find out, so that one is going to be half base into height. So in this case, base is going to be Tn and height is going to be b square, which is nothing but the height of the point P, right? Y coordinate of the point P that we have here. So that will be equal to half. The distance between Tn is going to come as a square plus b square minus 1, difference of the x coordinates, into b square that we have here. But we already know some relation, that is a is going to be equal to sec theta and b is going to be equal to tan theta. So using this one, we can modify this one. How we can do that one? So that is a square minus 1 can be written as secant square theta minus 1, and which is going to be equal to tan square theta, so can be taken as b square. So here this a square minus 1 is replaced with b square. So this term will simply become 2b square. So this is going to be equal to 1/2 times 2b square times b square we are going to get. So the required delta they're asking is going to be equal to b raised to 4. So now we need to find out the condition on the eccentricity. So what we are going to get is condition on the eccentricity. So we know eccentricity of the hyperbola is e, then we can write e square can be written as 1 plus b square upon a square. So that can be written as 1 plus, what is the value of b square here? So b square is going to be tan square theta that we'll be having here, and a square can be written as secant square theta. So now if we cancel out the cos square terms, we are going to get this one as 1 plus sine square theta. Okay, so 1 plus sine square theta. So ultimately we got eccentricity is going to be equal to 1 plus sine square theta, and we know the value of sine square theta is going to be between 0 and 1. So 1 plus sine square theta value is going to be between 1 and 2. So that means eccentricity is going to belong to 1 to 2. That means eccentricity value, eccentricity square is going to be between 1 and 2. So we are going to get eccentricity is going to be between 1 to root 2, right? So we are going to get the relation as 1 less than e less than root 2 as one of the answers, and delta is going to be equal to b raised to 4 as the second answer for this question. So what are the options that's given which are matching with this one? So that is option A, which says 1 less than e less than root 2, and delta is going to come as b raised to 4. So for this question, we are going to get answer as A and D.